It was a quiet afternoon in the hospital, but inside one room, hope was fading fast. A little girl lay weak and tired, her small body fighting a serious illness that had not responded to any treatment. The doctors and her family had faced the hardest decision, to end her suffering peacefully through euthanasia. The room was filled with sorrow and silence as the final preparations were made. Everyone expected this to be the end of her long, painful journey. But suddenly, everything changed. Without warning, a large German shepherd burst through the hospital doors, running straight to the little girl's bedside. The dog's eyes were full of emotion, hope, love, and something powerful no one could explain. The unexpected arrival stopped everyone in their tracks and made the doctors reconsider everything. What happened next shocked everyone, even the most experienced medical professionals. The little girl had been sick for many months. She was very young, with a gentle smile that could light up any room, but her body was growing weaker every day. The illness she was fighting was serious, and despite the doctor's best efforts, no medicine or treatment was helping her get better. Her family watched with heavy hearts as her condition worsened, feeling helpless as they saw her in constant pain. The hospital room where she stayed was quiet and somber. Machines beeped softly, but the atmosphere was filled with sadness. Nurses and doctors came and went, all hoping for a miracle. But deep inside, they knew the truth. Her body was giving up. After many long discussions with the family, the doctors decided to perform euthanasia. It was a difficult choice, made to stop her suffering and pain. The word euthanasia made everyone uneasy. It meant the doctors would help the girl pass away peacefully, because continuing treatment would only bring more pain without hope of recovery. The little girl's parents were heartbroken, but understood that it was the kindest option left. They sat by her bedside holding her tiny hands, whispering words of love and goodbye, preparing for procedure. The medical staff moved quietly and carefully, aware of the heavy emotions in the room. The doctors explained what would happen, and the family agreed, tears falling silently down their faces. The hospital, a place of healing and hope, felt cold and still, a place where a life was about to end. Despite the sadness, no one wanted to give up hope completely. Everyone prayed for a miracle, even though the situation looked hopeless. The little girl lay peacefully, unaware of the difficult decision being made around her. Everyone in the room was holding their breath, waiting for the moment to come. But then, at the very moment when all seemed lost, something unexpected happened. A sudden change would bring hope back into the room and change the girl's fate forever. What happened next was so surprising that even the doctors could not believe their eyes. Just as the doctors were preparing to start the procedure, a sudden noise broke the heavy silence. The hospital door swung open, and a large German shepherd rushed into the hallway. No one expected a dog to come running into such a serious place at such a critical time. The dog was strong and graceful, its coat shiny and well-kept. It ran with purpose, as if it knew exactly where it was going. The hospital staff were stunned. Some stepped back, surprised by the unexpected visitor. Others looked around, wondering who the dog belonged to and how it had gotten inside. Without hesitation, the German shepherd made its way to the little girl's hospital room. It moved calmly but quickly, its eyes full of emotion, as if it understood the sadness in the room and the importance of the moment. The dog gently approached the bed and laid down beside the girl, resting its head softly on the side of the bed. The family and medical staff watched in amazement. The dog's presence brought a sudden warmth to the cold hospital room. The sadness that filled the air seemed to ease just a little. The dog's calmness and loyalty gave everyone a strange feeling of hope. The little girl, weak but still aware, reached out a small hand and touched the dog's head. The dog responded with a soft nuzzle, comforting her in a way no words could. It stayed by her side without leaving, guarding her quietly through the difficult moments. The doctors and nurses were unsure how to react. A dog in a hospital is not common, especially during such a serious event. But they could not deny the powerful effect the German shepherd had on the room. It was as if the dog had come to protect the little girl and remind everyone that hope was not lost. For the first time that day, the family felt something they hadn't felt in weeks, a quiet hope. The dog's sudden and unexpected arrival was a sign that maybe the story was not over yet. Everyone in the room watched the dog, wondering what miracle it might bring next. The German shepherd's calm presence brought a change no one expected. The dog stayed right beside the little girl's bed, resting its head gently near her tiny hand. Its eyes were full of care and quiet strength, as if telling everyone to pause, to wait, and to think again. The hospital staff, who had been ready to begin the euthanasia procedure, suddenly felt unsure. The lead doctor looked at the dog and then at the girl. For a moment, the room was silent except for the soft breathing of the child and the gentle panting of the dog. The doctor's heart was heavy, but seeing the dog's calm determination made him hesitate. How could he continue when this loyal dog seemed to be asking him to reconsider? The medical team decided to step back and take a fresh look at the girl's condition. They ordered new tests, hoping to find any small sign they might have missed. The dog stayed close the entire time, never leaving her side. Nurses and family members were amazed at how the dog seemed to understand the importance of the moment. The new test results brought surprising news. A small but important change was found in the little girl's health, a sign that her body was showing some ability to heal. It was a tiny chance, but it was enough to make the doctors stop the euthanasia. Instead of giving up, they decided to give her more time and try a different treatment plan. The family felt a mix of relief and disbelief. They could hardly believe that just moments before they were saying goodbye, and now hope was returning. Tears of joy and gratitude filled the room. The German shepherd had stopped something no one thought possible. It had given a chance for life when everyone else thought all was lost. The hospital that had been so quiet and heavy with sadness suddenly felt lighter. The dog had brought with it a new feeling, hope. The story of the little girl and her loyal German shepherd would become a reminder that sometimes, even when everything seems dark, a little hope can make all the difference. After the dog's unexpected arrival and the pause in procedure, the doctors carefully re-examined the little girl's condition. They ran new tests and studied the results with fresh eyes. What they discovered was both surprising and hopeful, a small but significant change in her health that had been overlooked before. The doctors noticed that a part of the girl's immune system was starting to recover. This tiny improvement meant her body was fighting back, slowly but surely. It was a sign that gave the medical team reason to reconsider their decision. They realized that, although the road ahead would be difficult, the girl still had a chance to heal. This discovery shocked everyone in the hospital. The medical staff, who had been prepared for the worst, now had hope. The family, who had been mourning quietly, suddenly found renewed strength. The dog, who had stayed faithfully by the girl's side, seemed to sense this change too, offering comfort and protection. The doctors quickly changed the treatment plan, choosing new medicines and therapies to support the girl's recovery. They explained to the family that this was a rare opportunity, a miracle, some said. They knew the chance was small, but worth fighting for. In the days that followed, the girl's health slowly improved. Her energy returned bit by bit, and her smiles became more frequent. The hospital staff watched with joy as she grew stronger. Nurses took turns caring for her, and the family stayed close, never leaving her side. The dog remained her loyal companion throughout, offering quiet comfort and endless love. It was as if the dog's presence had brought more than just hope. It had brought healing energy to the room. This shocking discovery taught everyone an important lesson. Sometimes, when hope seems lost, life can surprise us. Miracles happen in the most unexpected ways, reminding us never to give up. The little girl's story became a symbol of courage, love, and the power of faith. The German shepherd was no longer just a visitor. It was a hero who had changed the course of a life forever. The doctor who had once prepared to say goodbye to the little girl now found himself in disbelief. He had faced many difficult cases before, but nothing had prepared him for this miracle. Just hours ago, he believed all hope was lost, yet now the girl was showing signs of recovery. The unexpected turnaround left him astonished. The medical team quickly adjusted their care, focusing on nurturing the girl's fragile but promising condition. They introduced new treatments and monitored her closely, watching her every small improvement with cautious optimism. Each day, her strength grew bit by bit, and her bright eyes began to sparkle again. The family, once resigned to saying their final goodbyes, now embraced hope. Tears of relief and joy replaced the sorrow that had filled their hearts. They showered the girl with love, comforted by the presence of the faithful German shepherd who never left her side. The dog had become more than just a companion. It was a guardian angel in fur. Word of the miraculous recovery spread quickly through the hospital. Nurses, doctors, and staff marveled at the power of hope and love. Many believed the dog's arrival had been a sign, a reminder that life is precious and full of surprises. The little girl's journey was far from over, but her story inspired everyone around her. It showed that even in the darkest moments, courage and faith could bring light. The doctor himself, humbled by the experience, learned that medicine is not just about science, but also about compassion, hope, and sometimes miracles. As weeks passed, the girl continued to improve steadily. The hospital room, once filled with despair, now echoed with laughter and happiness. The bond between the girl and her German shepherd grew stronger every day, a beautiful friendship that gave her strength and courage. This miraculous turnaround was a powerful reminder to all: never lose hope, because life can change in an instant, often when you least expect it. The story of the German shepherd and the little girl is more than just a tale of recovery. It is a powerful reminder of the special bond between humans and animals. This faithful dog did not just come into the hospital by chance. It arrived with a purpose that touched the hearts of everyone who witnessed it. Animals have a unique ability to sense emotions and offer comfort when words cannot. The German shepherd's loyalty and love created a safe space for the little girl, calming her fears and giving her strength. It reminded the doctors, nurses, and family members that sometimes healing comes not only from medicine, but from the simple, pure presence of a caring friend. The dog's arrival gave the family hope when all seemed lost. It stopped a heartbreaking decision and brought a chance for life. Its courage and devotion showed that miracles can happen in the most unexpected ways. The little girl's journey became a symbol of hope and faith for the entire hospital community. The bond between the girl and her dog grew deeper every day. The dog's gentle nudges, warm presence, and watchful eyes became a source of comfort. Together, they faced the challenges ahead, proving that love is a powerful healer. This story reminds us to never underestimate the strength of kindness and the impact of a loyal companion. It shows how animals can change lives, bring joy, and inspire hope. The German shepherd's role went far beyond that day. It became a lifelong friend and guardian to the little girl. In the end, this tale teaches us an important lesson. In times of darkness, even the smallest spark of hope can light the way to a brighter future. And sometimes that spark comes on four paws, with a loving heart and unwavering loyalty.